Good evening, very good evening from Bangladesh, and welcome to the first ever IAPM talk show today. And this is the first episode of our talk show. And today we will be talking about how can we manage our stress during this unprecedented COVID pandemic. As we start, so I am Nurul Mostafa Kamal Zafari and working as the lead consultant for the IAPM. We all are very much aware that COVID pandemic has brought not only misfortune for us financially, but also stress, distraction, and unhappiness in our day-to-day life. To get relief from this newly brought distortions, unhappiness, and stresses, how could we perform our own activities to make ourselves better prepared to tackle the pressures brought by this pandemic? How could we do that? For us, we first suggest please take a break from the news you see, from the news you watch, from the news you listen, from the news you share and you receive. Why? I could say a personal story. At the very beginning of this pandemic, I was watching many news. I was seeing many status when I was scrolling my Facebook timeline and Twitter, Instagram, and even LinkedIn too, although this is a professional platform, as the pandemic was stressing its nail to hurt the people from every sphere of life. From croplands to skyscrapers, everybody was hit by the stench of this pandemic. People of all walks of life, they were keep sharing many information, and it was true that studies said most of them information were misinformation. And Bangladesh, in such a developing country where people has widespread access to Facebook and other social networking sites, they keep sharing the information of not knowing what will be the impact on the scrollers, on the viewers, and the other receivers. So the information was making me so much stressed. What I did, I just kept unfriending friends and kept on subscribing news media because I just wanted to get rid from the news. So please take a break. As Delta variants uh, is now spreading so rapidly, and other variants too. Maybe you got some push, but still now we are not out of danger. Then one should take care of his body or her body, as this body will keep you alive and to allow you to have a second chance of your life. You can have some small meditation, very small, 5 to 10 minutes in a day or in a half day. Then having a well balanced meal. It doesn't necessarily mean a very heavy meal, but a well balanced one with vitamin and enough protein and other food diets. And please take a deep breath when you listen the bad news, the death and other news of being affected by the COVID virus. Take a deep breath and look at yourself. Exercise is very much important as it will keep you not only fit but will also keep you prepared to tackle and to fight back the virus once it hits you. Then keep yourself healthy with good information, with good conversations with your friends, families, and others. I think this is the chance to look at you again and enjoy yourself. Because when you are rejuvenated, you are enthralled, and you are enjoying your time, it means you are really, really revived to tackle any challenge, whatever it is, physical challenge or psychological challenge or financial challenge. It will keep you prepared for any upcoming challenges or any upcoming bad situations. It's very important when you are at home or when you are at risk or when you are tackling so many bad news every day. You need to keep connect with other people to know their feeling and to share your feelings with them, your loved ones, your family, your friends, your colleagues, your teammates, and your school friends. So you could connect with them and you could share with them your views, your feelings, and also you could hear them. And most importantly, when you are looking after others, you have to keep yourself protected to protect others too. When you are protecting yourself with masks, with using hand sanitizers, you are really protecting others too. What you need to do is having a plan during any kind of lockdown or any other situations and getting prepared for all sorts of things. And for any emergency, you can list down the organizations and other necessary service providers. If any emergency arrives, you could just talk to them and connect with them, and you could gather the necessary services and information that you need. And if you are living with a family, please keep a dedicated room for any sick member. If any situation happens, if any one of the family members is affected by the coronavirus, and what we need, we really need to have preventive action every day. We cannot take rest because the pandemic is unprecedented, it's out of control, and the control is in our hand. So let us use the opportunity to control this virus by washing hands frequently, and let us stop touching eyes, nose, and mouth with our hands. And also, if we have a family member sick by the coronavirus, let us stop him going outside and let us keep ourselves from crowd because it's very important maintaining distance and also not going to unnecessary crowd or any other crowded places if we are not uh, in any emergency or any necessity. Then we need to use mask because if we cough or sneeze, it could bring uh, danger for other people. And once the tissues or the mask we use are used, then we need to throw it into a trash bin, a safe trash bin. Then let us disinfect the surfaces we touch and objects we use in our everyday life frequently with sanitizers or with cleansers that are capable to cleanse the things and cleanse the things also to cleanse the viruses or other infectious viruses from the surfaces or the objects we use. And yes, let us make sure that we stay inside the house as much as possible and we use a face mask. We have to scroll the information because information is very important in terms of who is getting infected, who are getting infected, who are the service providers, and what could I do if I or any members of my family or friends are getting infected. So we need to keep touch with others, including the local outbreak situations and